Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new, welcome for the first time, and I hope if you see what you like, you'll consider subscribing. I love to meet new people. Consider making a comment. I always chat back when people chat, and give me a thumbs up if you feel like you should. So this is a Walmart delivery. And today is Wednesday the 15th. So does that mean the Ides of March is the 15th? I needed to look that up and I forgot. Mary, oh Mary, I had one other question for you, Mary, and now I don't remember what it was. Mary is one of the regular posters, and she's got a lot going on. She knows answers to a lot of questions for me. Anyway, I got some meat, I got some produce, I got some breads, and some non-food items. I only got one thing for my pantry, which is unusual. Oh, and I got a lot of dairy. I also got lunch snacks and front porch snacks. If you're new here and you don't know, I put snacks out and drinks out for the people who deliver, Amazon, FedEx, the mail lady, I call it the U.S. Post Office, and grocery deliver people. And I actually physically went out there and said hi to her today because she carried so much up onto the porch. Heavy stuff. I mean, not a lot of groceries, but heavy stuff because I ordered 2 of the cases of bottled water and some other stuff. And I handed her a tip, plus I gave her a tip, through Instacart because that's who delivers for not Fred Meyer, for Walmart here. If you aren't new, welcome back. Welcome back. I love all the people that I see every day, and it's so fun having gotten to know you all. All right, let's get started. Start with meat so I can refrigerate it. I got 3 of the 3-pound chuck. What is this? It is 80/20. This is less expensive than it was in August, and I'm loving seeing it. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take 1 of the 3 pounds and make nothing but meatballs. Meatballs, the kind that would go in pasta, like spaghetti. Italian meatballs. That's what I want to say. The other 2 I'm going to take and just break into 3 pounds each and put it in the freezer for whenever I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to do? I'll get a pound of hamburger out or ground beef and go from there. So while it's down in price and before we're all rationed, I thought I better get some more because I am down in my ground beef stock. So then I've got 2 of these sliced hams. Now, I have already ordered ham. I had ordered, like one of the big ones that are in the metallic foil. They're either in purple foil or gold foil here, and they're spiral hams. Well, I ordered that from Fred Meyer Kroger like maybe 2 weeks ago, and the guy brought me a baggie full of ham that he had taken into the butcher part of the store and had them sliced. I was pretty upset because it was $30 worth of lunch meat at that point. But you know what? It's all good because my guys were more than happy to eat it, and it's gone. It was gone last week. So they ate it out of hand. They ate it in sandwiches. They were just happy to see it. They ate it with cheese. So anyway, this is sliced already, and this is what I'm doing for Easter this year. I'm going to put it on a platter just like they thought was great when the guy brought it sliced. And you know what? The guy that did the delivery was about their age. So maybe that's what people that age think Easter ham is. I don't know. He even showed it to me. And I said, no, that's not what I want. Go over to the whole hams. Get the ones in foil that are whole. Anyway, he said, okay, and he didn't do it. Rat fink. Then I got 12 preformed hamburgers. I'm going to just put these in the freezer for hamburger night, which is, I think, Saturday or Friday. I'm not sure. And then we've got whole thighs with the skin and the bone. I'm going to break this into 2 parts, and I'm going to Ziploc? No. I'm going to seal them, vacuum seal them. And then I've got the usual chicken thighs that are boneless, skinless, like I made for dinner last night. But I like both for different recipes. Okay, so this is all of the meat, and I'm going to go put this in cold so it doesn't get warm. And I'll be right back. Okay, I had put this frozen broccoli with the produce, and no. So I'm going to run this out to the freezer as soon as I'm done showing you the dairy, because I thought I had all the cold stuff now. So, what are these? I bet they're not a whole pound. They're, I don't know. You probably do. You can stick these in the microwave, and I have done that, but it always creeps me out to cook things in plastic in a microwave. So typically I'll add them to dishes, or I'll make them on the stovetop, or I'll roast them, stuff like that. So then, in addition to the frozen veggies, I've got a bag of sharp cheddar, shredded, just the great value kind. And Fiesta blend, I'm making an enchilada casserole later in the week, and that's for that. And then I got 2 pounds of butter, and these will go in the freezer because I need to pull out the butter I've already got in the freezer and use it. Before it's gone. You know, I don't know how long it lasts, but it has been in the freezer for too long. I got 1 pie crust because, speaking of in the freezer too long, if you saw yesterday's vlog, I made it was pie day and I was going to make a peach pie. And my pie crust had been stored for too long. In the freezer, but still stored too long. So I went ahead and made a peach cobbler, and it was fine. They ate it up. They liked it. Then I've got Tillamook, because I've got one of the guys here takes chunks of Tillamook, nuts, and crackers and stuff like that in his lunch every day. And then he also has these, and so do the other guys. The other guys will probably eat these because they're too laid back to want to cut these. And the one that takes it in his lunch doesn't mind it a bit. And the last bit of dairy is a Daisy sour cream, and I meant to get a bigger one, but I got 1 pound. And that'll do, because I think I do have some left in the fridge. That's it for dairy. So I'm going to put this away and come back with, I think, produce. Here's my produce, kind of an overview of it. It's not a lot, but, you know, it's stuff that I needed. Oh, except for this. I actually didn't need celery, but I'm going to cut it down and wrap it in foil because it stays longer, and try not to waste it. So that's that. Anyway, so let's start with celery. I got 1 thing of celery, and it looks really good, nice and green. I got 2 packages of slicer tomatoes, and the reason that I did that is because we're doing a hamburger night. I think I said that. And the iceberg lettuce is also for hamburger night, and have plenty of onions. I got 2 bags of red potatoes. I'm going to use those for crash hot potatoes. That's a Pioneer Woman recipe. I'm going to do that on St. Patrick's Day. You know, potatoes, St. Patrick's Day. I didn't think to get corned beef this year, and I don't have it in me anyway right now. I'm just a little bit done with big deals. And so broccoli florets, got a big package of that. And the reason for that is I'm going to make that broccoli slaw. You chop up broccoli and lots of different stuff. It's kind of an Asian sweet apple cider vinegar, mayo, dressing, blah, blah, blah. I'll show you when I do make it. I think I've showed it before, though. I got 1 lime. I didn't realize we were doing wee limes this year. They're tiny. And that was for the enchilada night, if they wanted it. So I'll slice it thin, I guess. 5 baking potatoes. I don't buy the bagged potatoes of russets anymore because I'm tired of getting a lot, like half of it being not usable. So if they pick them by hand, I feel like they do a better job. And these green onions look lovely. And those will actually go in a lot of different things. So that's it on my produce. You would never believe that I spent like $288. It hits you in the gut, you know? How can it be? I hear everybody say that, though, when they're doing their hauls. How can it be? This is Walmart, for goodness sakes. Okay, here's non-food. I got 2 of the Maximum Strength Force Flex Clorox lemon scent. Now, I don't like scented products. I never buy scented products except for these. They're in the garbage can. and I like the smell of bleach. Isn't that weird that I do? I also like the scent of rubbing alcohol. So I have something going on in my brain, I guess. Anyway, then, because I don't like scents, I always get free and clear all pods, and I get free and clear Clorox laundry sanitizer, which I already have and I didn't get today. But I'm telling you is when I'm in the grocery store or at church or wherever I am, and someone walks by me reeking of whatever they dried their laundry, and I think, is that really your signature scent? And I see that they last for 6 to 8 weeks, and I don't mean to badmouth people that like it, and because I'm crazy enough to like rubbing alcohol and bleach. I don't wear it though. Okay, I got one and only one pantry item. It's the chicken bone broth, and if you like chicken bone broth and you've been looking for a brand, you'd be happy. Zoop. Good, really good bone broth chicken, good enough to drink, and they're not kidding. When I fast at times, and when I come off the fast, I start drinking this as a precursor to going back to food. I think I used that word right. So that's that. And for my drink, Milo's 0 calorie sweet tea. It's what I have in the fridge all the time. In fact, last night when I ran out, I went, no, I have to switch to water. So on that topic, there are 2 cases of my Topo Chico bottled water out on the front deck porch area that I'll have the guys bring in when they happen by, because I don't want to carry them out to the garage, which is where I keep them. Okay, also for on the porch and for lunch boxes, I've got these. There's 12, no, there's 8. I was thinking there was 12. Okay, so there's 8, and they're inexpensive, and they are popular in the basket out front for the delivery people and for the kids' lunch boxes. They're not kids, they're grown adults. I always like to make that clear. 30 packs of the cookies for also out front, and lunch sacks. And I called it a lunch sack. Nobody here uses a lunch sack. They've got their own little like bento boxes, and they take my what are those things called? My little leftover containers, something crystal. Anyway, and finally, last thing for lunch boxes, lunch sacks. These. It says it's got 2 classic, 2 Cool Ranch, 4 nacho, 3 Ruffles, 3 Fritos, and 4 Cheetos. I saw a little trick. I'm going to start doing it. I'll show you what that was another time. These are the 3 last things. I have plenty of regular bread, but I needed these for hamburger night. I don't know why I got 2, but I did. And so what I might do is put one in the freezer for the next time we have copycat fish sandwiches or whatever. And then I got a cinnamon bread, Cinnabon, bakery inspired, with cinnamon bursts. Well, now you have to appreciate how small this is. That's my hand. I wonder if it says how many slices. It will on the back one. It'll say servings. So flip it over, Kendra. Okay, so serving is 1 slice, and there are 12 slices. And I don't remember what it was, but it was more than probably 12 slices should be. Good until March 21st. Yeah. So anyway, the boys will enjoy these for breakfast, and if they don't, Mama will. And that, other than, there's 2 more things. There's, on the porch, there's sodas and stuff. I want to tell you, I've seen my first robin and my first dandelion. I'm going to see if I can't get her on film. There she is. Don't you bark. He knows I see something interesting. Oh, she's gone to where I can't see her. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I saw my first robin and my first dandelion in New York today. If you like this kind of thing, grocery hauls and recipes and whatnot, I would love it if you subscribed. You just hit the bell icon. I really would like to meet you. Say hi. Tell me about your groceries this week. What are you making for dinner tonight? Anything you can think of. Just, chat. Take care. Go out and find some joy. Mwah.